to look bored for them. All right. All right, so we're gonna get the timer ready. All right, let me know, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, the timer will begin in 3. Are judges ready?
Yes.
Okay, timer will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, everyone. We are lighting the way to a darker future. Our 2019 MESA Arduino Solutions for Light Pollution. Hi, I'm Kalista.
I'm Rachel Curtis.
And I'm Caidence Openshaw.
And we represent Bennion Jr. High from the wonderful state of Utah.
Lighting the way to a darker future. Well, what does this mean exactly? Well, if you look at it, only a few hundred years ago, the Earth was illuminated only by the sun. And at night, nothing but the moon lit the darkness. But when you fast forward to today, artificial lights are illuminating our cities and causing disastrous quantities of light pollution, which is negatively affecting humans, animals, and the planet we live on.
So what is light pollution exactly? Well, light pollution is artificial light generated by humans to the excess. That is overextending and is lighting places that shouldn't really have light, such as coastlines and forests. Light pollution has disastrous effects on animals. It can cause problems such as confusing nocturnal animals, disorienting insects, and destroying the cover that prey animals have at night. It also has monumental negative health effects on humans as well. As you can see in this graph, the top 2 bars are blue light, like LED light or the light from your phone, and that produces up to 80% melatonin suppression. Even yellow light still produces nearly half that amount. Natural light, such as fire or from the sun, produces less than 2%. That is a healthy amount. Melatonin plays a key part in the body, doing things such as inducing sleep, creating normal hormone balance, and helps the functioning of many vital organs.
There are 3 major causes of light pollution. Many people believe that the #1 cause of light pollution is advertising lights, but it is actually street lights. There are about 304 million streetlights in the world, and 26 million of these streetlights come from the United States alone. This number is estimated to increase to 352 million by the year 2025. With this, it becomes apparent that streetlight manufacturers would be our #1 client to have the greatest impact on decreasing light pollution. We interviewed 2 lighting companies, first of which was ETC Lighting Company, and they said that they are aware that light pollution is a serious problem and be interested in helping us in any way they can, even though that streetlights are not the primary product that they sell. On the other hand, we interviewed the #1 streetlight manufacturer for the United States, which is TCP Lighting Company. And they said they're aware that streetlight pollution is a serious problem and it has negative effects on humans. And said they would be willing to invest in a product like ours, but only if there's about a 20% markup or less.
We conducted a survey to figure out how ordinary people feel about streetlight pollution. And out of the 30 people that we surveyed, we found that 71% of people were aware that light pollution is a problem, yet 54% of people were unaware that it affects human health and animals. But most importantly, 82% of people said they're willing to put forth some amount of effort to help decrease light pollution. This shows that there's a demand for our product and people would be willing to invest tax money into a solution like ours. So what does our client need? Well, our client needs their product to not compromise visibility, thus ensuring safety. It needs to be long-lasting, easy to use, and durable. So what are some current solutions? One current solution is to reduce usage of LED lights. This can be done through photosensors. However, LED lights are still the most harmful type of light. So a solution to this is to put a shield over an LED light. However, these can be expensive and they can reduce the light so much that it compromises visibility and safety.
So what is our product exactly? Our product is an Arduino-based machine with a light sensor connected to an LPS light bulb. So how it works is that as the sun goes down, the light sensor will detect the change in lumens in the area and send a signal to the Arduino, turning the LPS light bulb on. As time passes and the sun rises again, the light sensor will again detect this change in lumens and send a signal to the Arduino, turning the light bulb off. This cycle continues, so no unnecessary light is produced. So why is our solution different? Well, no other solution provides a different light source, only ways to limit the current light source, as stated previously with the shield idea. Our solution not only provides a new light bulb, but it also introduces new technology to further limit its use. So what is an LPS light as compared to an LED light? Well, an LPS light, or a low pressure sodium light, produces a monochromatic wavelength. That means it has one wavelength and can be easily filtered out. Thus, it creates a yellow glow. An LED light produces a blue light, which means that's at the high end of the color spectrum and produces many wavelengths. So as stated previously, its effect on humans. LED lights cause numerous health effects, but an LPS light has no proven negative effects on humans. And the same is for effect on animals. LED lights cause numerous problems in animals, land and sea, but an LPS light causes significantly fewer problems due to its yellow glow. This yellow glow is closely related to the glow of the sun, so it is a more natural light for animals to see. And the last point I'd like to make is energy usage. An LED light bulb runs solely on the electricity given to it by a source, but an LPS light bulb runs on electricity, but that electricity kickstarts a reaction inside the bulb. Therefore, an LPS light, or low pressure sodium light bulb, uses less electricity and is more self-sustaining.
So how exactly does this work mechanically? So first, our light sensor will detect the amount of lumens in the surrounding area, and it'll send the signal through these wires into our Arduino, powered by a 9-volt battery and protected by a relay shield from the high voltage coming from the outlet. And that will send the signal through the wires into our breaker box. Within our breaker box is a ballast to regulate energy flow and all the wires for our breaker. So once the Arduino tells the breaker box to release the energy, it will release the energy and turn on the light. We had it covered because LPS light bulbs, or low pressure light bulbs, have generally a 5 to 10 minute warm-up time, and we want to show you the max amount of light they can produce. But if I just uncover this, it'll turn right off. And if I cover it again, it'll turn back on, just like that. So how will our client use this? Well, first they'll need to install it, and they would just need to install this in the general way that you install light bulbs, which is placing the light bulb within the box and the sensor on top. And then they can adjust the settings. This is part of what makes our product so unique. Our light sensor has 2 setting adjustments. You can adjust the sensitivity, or at what level of darkness you want it to turn on, and you can adjust the delay time, how often it checks for any change in lumens. And you can do this in 2 ways, either by plugging it into a computer and changing it that way, or you can change it manually on the light sensor itself. There's a knob that you would just need to remove the covering with a screwdriver, and you can twist it to change it. So what are some improvements that we can make to this design? We want to find a way to reduce the warm-up time, because as we stated earlier, it has a 5 to 10 minute warm-up time. But the most important thing we want to do is find a way to connect them. So when you change the settings on one light sensor, you can change it on all the street lights in the surrounding area.
So our target market is streetlight manufacturers and distributors. Although this market is relatively small here in the US, we believe this will not be a problem because their range of distribution is very large and can affect many cities. One possible barrier might include the fact that many streetlight manufacturers market themselves solely on their use of LED light bulbs. But we believe once they see the good our product can do, they will be able to change this. As for our cost, the total cost of our model, not including the wooden mount or the exterior waterproofing efforts, is $98.40. We plan on marketing our product for $115. This way we will be able to turn a profit but keep our prices low. As for into the future, we like to break this down into 3 simple steps. First step, we like to publicize our project. We can talk to higher level investors and let them know the potential our product has to change the world. Secondly, we like to make our product in bulk, and this will do 2 things. It will make our product more common, thus reducing its cost, and it will be only a short time before a sizable profit is made. And lastly, we'd like to make our product known to the people, not just companies and businesses or cities. We like to let people know what our product can do for them. This we will do by talking to more investors and using things such as commercials and different types of advertising such as social media.
Please join us in lighting the way to a darker future.
Thank you.
Great job.